Hey lovely people, today I have part 1 of a massive haul that I have for you guys. This is a haul that I've been collecting for about 3 years now, because every time I bought books for my course for university I would buy extra books that I wanted to read, but because of the amount of books that I had to read and the amount of reading I had to do on top of what I had to read for class, I kind of didn't ever get around to reading a lot of the books, and this little one is my dog, and yeah. Apparently she's just going to lay there. In this book haul I'm going to be showing you some of the more miscellaneous books that I picked up and that I'm excited to read, and that I'm not kind of young adult or classics or modern fiction, they're just random books I picked up. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first book that I picked up was actually one that I picked up in first year, and it was meant to be for my course but we never actually used it for our course, and it is the cinema book. And as you can see, this is kind of very hefty book. It was like £30, I'm not even kidding. I paid £30 for this book and we never used it. Which is like, kind of sounds ridiculous, but I can see why they told us that it would be good to buy it, because it does have a lot of information in here. It has very small amounts about particular things, like it has a small section on like German cinema, and it has like all the countries from around the world, and it has all these like really pretty pictures, and I'm a kid so pictures are fun still in books and I appreciate them. But yeah, this is a book that I'm really excited to read, which kind of sounds weird because it's a textbook, in like essentially it's a textbook that I'm excited to read, but I'm really into film and I'm more into film than I was 3 years ago, so I'm more excited than actually when I bought it. So that's the first book that I will be perusing in my now lots of free time. The second book is a book that my granddad actually got me, and it is The Importance of Being a Wit, The Insults of Oscar Wilde. And in this book it just has little short quotations, and if you know me then you know I like my little quotations, and it just has all these insults from his plays and his books and his writing, and I don't know, I appreciate Oscar Wilde's writing a lot. So this I'm very much looking forward to reading, even though I have kind of flicked through it, but I haven't read it properly yet. And then, oh dear, the third book that I have picked up is The Victorian Pharmacy, and this was actually a TV show, and this is the company to the TV show, and these were the people in the TV show, and they actually lived in this, I don't know if they lived there, but it was kind of like set up to be a Victorian part of London, and they would go have these people and they would come to the doctor, and then they would make medicines that they would make in the Victorian era, and they would try on these people. Obviously if it was like super like bad for them then they wouldn't, but if it was kind of okay to use the chemicals and things on people then they would. And this is just kind of a companion to the TV show, and it has recipes and stuff in it, which is like the best thing ever. It does say like you shouldn't make all the recipes because you might die. Like it has little, I don't know if you can see that, but it has little skull and crossbones thing there. But you can make some of the recipes, like you can make full sweets and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to actually make them before I move out. When I move out then I'll make them, because right now I think my mum will kill me if I use chemicals in the kitchen. But yeah, that is another one I'm really excited to kind of look through and maybe make some Victorian things, I don't know. But yeah, and then another one I have was actually also for my course, and this was one that I brought in my last semester because I did a science fiction fandom module thing, and we had to do a kind of coursework assignment on fandom in science fiction, and of course because I love Doctor Who I did Doctor Who and Star Trek and Red Dwarf. And this is a book I picked up especially to do my assignment, and it's called Chick Stick Time Lords, and I was kind of expecting this to be quite, I don't know, I don't want to say trashy, but I kind of did think it would be a bit like, oh, girls like David Tennant, yes, I am one of those girls that like David Tennant, but I thought it was going to be kind of like that, but it's really not. It's about girls' kind of contribution to fandom, and the title just does not do it justice, and I really want to reread this because I was kind of just reading it to read through it to get bits for my assignment rather than to read it, and I think this is a book I'm really going to appreciate when I've actually read it properly. So that's another one. I got Quentin's Theory Cannot Hurt You by Marcus Chown. I'm not really sure what drew me to this, but drew me to this, but I was kind of going through a kind of superhero phase, and I wanted to know how superheroes worked because that's what goes through my mind when I'm buying books apparently. And this just sounds really interesting. It's not got like huge chunks of science, it's just little sections, which I think is really helpful. I don't know, I've always liked science, so I'm really excited about reading this and design, so could not pass that up. And finally, I have Dear Me, a letter to my 16-year-old self, and you already know that I like Doctor Who, and look whose name is there. So yeah, I'm really excited about reading this. I am really interested about people's lives, and so much happens. Like, even I'm 21 now, so I was 16, like, I'm really bad at maths, like 6 years ago, I guess? No, 5 years ago. I was 16 5 years ago, and so much has happened, so imagine if they're like actual adults and they're writing this to their 16-year-old self. They have so much more to say, and I have like so much to say to my 16-year-old self. So this should be very, very interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. And I might even do a video of what I would say to my 16-year-old self if you guys would like to see that, because my 16-year-old self needs help. Like, I wish I knew so much stuff that I didn't when I was 16. So yeah, that's it for my haul. I will see you guys very soon with my young adult fiction haul, and that's it, I guess. I will see you very later. I'll see you later. Bye.